Let's check in with Turning Point's White House correspondent Monica Paige at the White House. Monica, how you doing?
I'm very sweaty, Jobob. I know being here is a full-time job, but sweating is also my second full-time job now.
I'm not sure if that one pays the bills, but if you figure out a way to make that happen, let me know because I would be right up in there in the Millionaires Club with you. So, wow. To get back to more serious things, I guess. Um, Iran, the White House press secretary has said. Give us a timeline. What is coming out of the White House on the more serious note today?
Right. So we heard from Press Secretary Caroline Levitt just this afternoon, hitting on one of the most talked topics, most reported on topics of recent times, which is the escalating tensions overseas in the Middle East. And a lot of people are wondering, is President Trump going to strike Iran? Is it going to continue its defensive posture with Israel? What can we expect? And Caroline Levitt said that she passed on a message from the president who said that we will likely find out within the next 2 weeks. So whether that could be tomorrow or Sunday, Monday, or well into the president's NATO summit, that we will find out if Iran is going to halt its nuclear capabilities and stop its nuclear production, or if we will be getting more involved, whatever that might look like. If that's continuing to arm Israel or give funds to Israel to defend itself, or if that means getting directly involved, we will know within the next 2 weeks or so. So I know that was what was on many reporters and Americans' minds, and she finally addressed that this afternoon.
Yeah, it's going to be, again, I've said this every single day we've talked about this. We'll all find out together. It'll be interesting to see
Yeah.
what happens. And obviously, we're hoping for the best outcome. But this is part of this reason is why the American people elected President Trump to be able to make the tough decisions that maybe the American people might not have all the information for. And that's, again, we trust the guy in the White House, hoping that he does best by the American people. Speaking of the guy in the White House, you got some interaction with him yesterday. I want to play this clip. This is my first time actually seeing this in real time. You got in, you asked some questions, and watch this, and we'll ask you about it.
Border, you've had record low numbers for the month of May, 95 apprehensions, 0 releases, compared to that of the previous administration exactly a year ago, more than 60,000 releases. What do you attribute that success to?
I like you. Who are you with?
Turning Point USA, sir.
Well, they're very good. Turning Point, Charlie, very good. That's what I call a good question, fellas. 1 out of 10, John. 1 out of 10, but that's a really good question. No, we had record good numbers on the border. And people are coming in, but they have to come in legally. Like some of these guys behind me, they have to come in legally. And if they come in legally, we want them. They have to say they love America, they love our country. And if they can't say that, we don't want them. Thank you very much. Very nice. Thank you very much.
Wow, Monica, your former relationship advice coach there, taking questions. What is that like? I mean, again, we're in this new media age where we've talked about it recently. Like, Turning Point wasn't in the White House up until very recently, and now you're sitting there asking the president a question. What's that like?
It's a very surreal moment. I mean, there are reporters like Caitlin Collins that just spew out questions like it's nothing, but for people like us, this is a big deal. I mean, this is something that we've really worked hard to finally accomplish, and that goes for anybody in the Oval Office. Doesn't have to be President Trump, but to be able to ask a sitting president in the Oval Office a question is it's crazy. I mean, I kind of blacked out, and then when he was like, "Who are you with?" I was like, "Uh oh, this is gonna make all the mainstream media lose their minds that Turning Point USA was in the Oval Office. I'm getting ready for the backlash." But now President Trump very much likes us and appreciates all the hard work that we do. So it was a very proud moment to be there on behalf of us. And I can definitely foresee many more of these opportunities happening for us in the future. That's for sure. It's been a long time coming. I mean, I've been trying to get into these kind of events on behalf of Turning Point since January, since inauguration. So it's definitely been a long time coming, and definitely a
Monica,
really cool moment.
I appreciate the candor too. You kind of blacked out because I feel like people sneak
I did.
behind the scenes. My first time doing this sort of stuff, people would ask, "Hey, what was it like going on the Charlie Kirk show?" I'm like, I have no idea. I don't remember a thing.
Yeah.
It was just all a blur, and so I appreciate the candor there. It gives a peek behind the scenes a little bit.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I don't know, when you're asking the president of the United States a question, it's like, okay, try not to trip over yourself. Try to say
Totally.
words. And then you get the words out and it's perfect. And you're like, whoa, how did I do that? And he's looking right at my face. And it was incredible. And even on the South Lawn, being there with the president and being like, Mr. President, what do you think about this nice flagpole? What gave you the idea to do this? And it just being so natural.
Mhm.
It was fantastic. What a great experience. And we're looking forward to more opportunities like that in the future.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. We got another couple of years too of being able
Yeah.
to hopefully get more and more opportunities. But Monica Page, Turning Point's White House correspondent, thanks so much, Monica. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, you guys.